What we have here is a 22.7 liter 2.5 horsepower Shop-Vac, model MAC 12-250, dating back to 2013. It's whiny, and nobody likes a whiny Shop-Vac. Most of the screws holding this thing together are 1-inch Torx T25s. That gray plastic cup is the float. That's what keeps liquids from being pulled into the motor if the tank overfills. The official name for the entire thing I'm holding here is the power unit assembly. Finding parts directly from a manufacturer is a bit of a challenge. It seems you have to order the entire assembly unless you source the parts yourself from somewhere else. I found that the most efficient way, well, for me at least, of removing this really tight nut is with an impact wrench. 1/2-inch socket. Also, I wear a glove to protect my hand from the sharp edges of the rotor, that spinny round thing, even if the glove is a bit too small. Next, 2 number 2 Phillips screws need to be removed. You'll find a bushing, so don't lose it. The motor bracket has 2 Torx T15s. One has a green ground wire clipped to it. And this is the armature. And those are the carbon brushes. For a Shop-Vac that's 13 years old, they seem to be in remarkably great condition with lots of use left in them. Yes, thank you. I'm aware that my camera work is legendary. First, I'm removing the bearings. This is an old puller thing which I've had for years, and which I've modified slightly over time. Threading a bit of the nut at the end of the rotor shaft keeps the puller lined up. The commutator bars need a bit of polishing. One quick way of removing the buildup of carbon dust is this. I don't even know if I have the proper bearing, but my geek-o-matic glasses might be able to see the near microscopic lettering on the side of the bearing. I'm seeing 608. From what I know, bearings are pressed into position. They're not hammered or knocked in. I also know there are proper tools to press bearings into place. Lastly, I know I don't have any of those tools. What I do have is a small vise with a maximum opening which is just a bit short of the length of the rotor. But I'm a duct taper, and I can tape ducts with the best of them. First, I remove the metal jaw pads. That gave me enough leeway to use stacked washers to push the bearing onto the shaft. Add a few more washers and repeat, till I could eventually move onto a large nut. And ultimately, a socket. I'm wedging small flathead screwdrivers into the springs of the carbon brushes to keep them out of the way while I reassemble the motor. One thing I didn't show here is that I used the blower to remove some of the dust and debris off the motor. So you see, one small 40-cent bearing saved this near vintage Shop-Vac. Stick around for more repairs and other bright ideas.